In our math classrooms, we will continue to make connections between concepts across and within grade levels and focus on conceptual understanding. These shifts will remain a priority as we move forward in implementing our revised standards. To assist teachers during this transition, we have developed supporting documents that allow teachers to easily evaluate the changes in the revised standards as they work to realign their instruction.
The revisions for the English Language Arts standards in Tennessee were driven by a focus for elementary, middle, and high. In grades K-5, the standards signal the importance for laying a solid foundation for reading and writing. Grades 6 to 8 solidify the foundation while increasing the complexity of text and tasks. Grades 9 to 12 focus on sophistication and style. The revised standards will support mastery of 21st century literacy skills necessary for college and career readiness.
Each content area views instruction both as a means to check understanding and individualize instruction for students. The T&E Ready test this year will have a variety of item types such as multiple select, technology-enhanced items, and written response tasks. In order to prepare students to perform well on those tasks, we will replicate those types of items on our common unit assessments and our benchmarks, as well as ensure those assessment items are aligned to standards.
We know that our students are learning from a variety of best practice strategies, and our teachers are experts in their content areas. But we also realize that students need more to engage them and allow them to experience ownership of learning. And this is where we can leverage technology to help us do this more effectively and begin to create more personalized learning environments.
To support the district's vision for digital blended learning, the technology department will not only increase the number of computers at our elementary schools, but will also support a one-to-one initiative and provide an assigned computer for each of our middle and high school students. Our high school students will have the opportunity of using the computers at home to further prepare them for college and career options that increasingly require digital skills.
During the 2017-18 school year, we will be focusing on expanding choice and opportunity for professional learning activities. The Engage Conference was a great first step in the right direction, and the coming year we'll see even more exciting projects such as micro-credentialing pilots and expanded online professional learning activities. We're very excited this year to offer meaningful learning opportunities for our teachers that align directly with their needs in a variety of formats, and that does give them more control over their professional growth.
Last year, we awarded our schools over $66,000 in mini-grant funding, and as a result, we saw a decline in our overweight and obesity rates, and we hope that by continuing to provide our schools with additional funding this year, that we will continue that trend.
As part of the Alive and Well Employee Wellness Program this past year, we also launched the Be Alive Points Program, which enrolled over 650 participants, and we also awarded over $10,000 in prizes. This year, by adding an interactive points tracking system and offering more frequent rewards, we hope to increase employee participation in our programs. Last year, the on-site clinic saw a record number of patients, so starting May 1st, 2017, we extended the hours and added a provider and a nurse to offer more opportunities for utilization for our patients.
We're going to focus on retaining educators and classified staff because we know if we can keep the best quality employees, that's best for our students. So we're going to form a continuous improvement team to get information from people about what they're using at the school level and across the district to keep employees here. We've learned information through exit interviews about why employees like working for the district and what we might be able to do to make some revisions to what we're doing to ensure that we support our faculty and staff. The retention rate for certified employees last year was 86%, and we certainly would like to improve that rate. So we will make sure that we continue to strive to support our employees. In addition to recruiting all across the state of Tennessee, we expand our recruitment efforts to ensure that we hire the best from across the nation. We utilize principals, teachers from those regions to help advertise the great things that are going on in our district.
Last year's retention rate was 82.4% for the classified positions. This year, we are implementing a process to really dig into the data and determine trends in the retention rate year over year. We want to determine how we can proactively use that information to drive our recruitment efforts. Why do people stay and how can we replicate that? When looking at our recruitment tools as a whole, one of the front runners continues to be our substitute program. Over 425 substitutes have been hired into permanent positions across the district. We are averaging close to 150 plus sub to perm hires each year. I believe the success as a recruitment and retention tool is the ability to create that authentic experience where someone can get true on-the-job training and skills to better serve our students.
The technology department continues to work closely with other departments and school locations to identify areas where a technology solution could improve organizational efficiency. Progress towards this goal is made through constant evaluation of existing hardware, software, and processes. For example, the technology department is currently working with Business Affairs and Human Resources to explore the possibility of electronic documents to replace the current paper-based system. We're also working on upgrading other systems such as the employee time and attendance software.
The district recognizes that expanded online resources and a growing shift towards digital blended learning provide an engaging and efficient learning environment for our students. The technology department redesigned and updated the CMCSS network over the summer and will continue to provide our students and faculty with a reliable network that follows best practices in regards to design, security, and support.
So every year we spend about $6 million on electricity, and industry estimates would tell us that up to 20% of that is used for lighting. So right off the bat, we're talking about over $1 million a year just to light the classrooms of the district. So this year, we're going to have an initiative to try and replace the current lighting with LED lighting.
This year, we completed a light count of all of our fixtures in our buildings. They come out to be around 160,000 light bulbs in our district, if you can believe that. Switching to LEDs will save us potentially about $500,000. So that's about a 6-year payback. And then the bulbs will last about 10 years or more. So after that, it's $500,000 for every year after that.
This year, the Facilities Department will plan, design, bid, and begin construction of 4 additions to CMCSS schools. We will build a 12 classroom addition to Minglewood Elementary School, which currently has 8 portables. We'll also build a 12 classroom addition onto Barker's Mill Elementary School, which currently has 9 portables. By adding classrooms to these 2 schools, we'll be able to bring the students from the portables into a permanent structure. Northeast Middle School is currently 10% over its capacity with 9 portables. At that school, we will add a 10 classroom addition and bring its BEP up in line with the other middle schools of the county. We'll also work on some general infrastructure improvements as well as transportation improvements on that campus. At Northeast High School, we'll be bringing the BEP up in line with the other high schools in the county by adding a 12 classroom addition, an auxiliary gym, general infrastructure improvements on the building, and improving the transportation assets on the campus.
Well, after reviewing several other companies, we decided to go with a company called TRA, which is Technology Resource Associates. It's more user-friendly, and we just feel like it would be a better fit for CMCSS.
This year, the Clarksville-Montgomery County Education Foundation will continue to build meaningful relationships with individuals and businesses to increase funding for programs that support college and career readiness.
In community relations, we'll continue our work with the Chamber of Commerce to refine our Partners in Education marketing plan to increase partnerships with our schools. Additionally, we will work with the Education Foundation and all district departments to refine our record keeping to ensure that all community resources are tracked and aligned with district needs.
Much of our parent engagement efforts are already online, starting with Engage TV, FamilySchoolConnection.com, and our online digital calendar. And moving forward, we're going to explore even more ways to connect with our families online.